going on, YouTube tribe? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some brand new Ren, and the track is called Suicide. We have an official music video here, but listen, we have a history with Ren. We're gonna forget about all of that, and we're gonna come into this very open-minded to see what he has. Obviously, the title of the track is a very sensitive word with a very sensitive issue behind it, so we're hoping that he tackles this situation well. I really don't know where he's going to go with it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty serious track. But with all that being said, if you're new to the channel, consider joining the tribe by hitting subscribe, drop a like and a comment down below. Helps the channel grow. We also have a bunch of links in the description. The best way to help the channel is through Patreon. $3 a month, you help the channel and you get exclusive content. You also get exclusive access. You get to do polls and other things that you're not able to do anywhere else. We also have our Twitch, which we're doing this live here. And on Tuesdays, we have open requests, which means you can join us, send in a request, and if it's good enough, it might just end up on the YouTube channel. We also have our Discord. That one is completely free. Join the community. We anticipate new music every Friday, and that's how all these videos end up on the channel. With all that being said, let's get to the reaction. Okay. Very different. This is a artsy comic type of visual that we got going on here, giving me Spider-Man vibes. Let's continue. I don't think Ren's done this before, right? Okay, hold on. It's giving me hardcore Spider-Man across the verse vibes here with that title right there and the way he comes in. Music video created by Deploy Ltd. All right, let's continue.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you.
Oh, we had that nice echo there. I'm really liking the production here. I think this is something that Ren hasn't been doing as far as what we've covered here on the channel. Getting a little bit more EDM feel, which I know in the past Ren has danced with, but this is just a little bit different. Like I'm getting, it's artistic, not just visually, obviously, but within the production as well. Usually he likes a very subtle production. That way he can display his skills lyrically and with the pen. Here, we're getting an even match with the production. I'm liking it so far, man. Let's continue.
And when it hits you, falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Ooh, a callback to his track Sick Boy. Nice.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armour. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
He always seems to have these types of bridges where it just kind of makes there's almost like a complete breakdown where he strips the production, and it always has to do with something around his breathing. We've seen this many times before. Usually it's that hysterical type of him catching his breath type. He's doing the same thing here. This one's just a little bit more toned down. But yeah, I see that this is a trend Ren typically likes to do.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch.
You know, the whole entire ocean came from my tear ducts. That's how much he's in Woah.
You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
Oh no. Holy smoke. So I'm assuming, I don't know too much about Ren'S. Y'all can let me know in the comments below as far as like his personal life goes. Is this a friend? His actual brother? I'm assuming he's talking about someone who actually committed suicide, who is very close to him, and him struggling with the thought that he could have done something in order to prevent this. He could have been there. He could have actually been there physically to prevent it. He talked about, I've been picturing in my head that I ran 5 minutes faster to get there to prevent you to doing that. He paints this very vivid imagery of the truck or jumping over a ledge or something like that, and then him looking down and seeing, you know, the evidence, and then them not ever finding their body, so that he couldn't do a proper funeral or anything like that. Wow, help me out. You know, let me know in the comments below who this person is connected to him, family member, whatever it is. But as I predicted, very deep, sad song, serious song. This is probably my favorite Ren track out of all the other Ren tracks that we have done on the channel. For those of you that have watched or haven't watched, I should say, go check out the other Ren reactions. But yeah, I mean, this one was really, really dope, deep. I like the instrumental. I like the contrast where we had kind of like an EDM type of first half to that song, then a very dark piano, softer side to Ren. And I feel like in the first half, he was kind of like dabbling with the idea of suicide. And then the second half was more so him dealing with the fact that there was a suicide that happened very close to him. Super deep track. I mean, let me know in the comments below what other track we should check out. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, all those links are down in the description. You should see a subscribe button on this side and then 2 other videos here. Go check them out. With all that being said, peace.